when you were a beginner, when you haven't started this journey, so that time what was your feeling about this language? Like it was very tough for you, or it was confusing for you? What did you think that time?
That time, when I couldn't able to speak English, that time I I feel not good. How are you?
Yes, I'm good. What about you?
Yeah, I am also good. Thank you asking me.
Okay, so since we are meeting first time, please introduce yourself.
Of course. My name is Kusum Gupta. I'm from UP, district Siddharth Nagar, and I am mother of one kid. If I talk about my hobby, so my hobby is listening music, play badminton, reading book, speaking English. It was my childhood dream to speaking English. I am a graduate of outside. I am a homemaker. This is all about my introduce.
Okay, that's great. So you love this language since your childhood.
No, I am not learning this language since childhood. Just as well, one month ago, I am using this app.
Okay. No, you said I love this language since my childhood. So that is why I'm asking. You love this language since your childhood.
Yes, ma'am, because English is a little model language. So that's why whenever I saw any person speak each other,
Hmm.
I thought I wish I could speak English, so I speak English.
Okay. So did you studied in Hindi medium school?
Yeah,
Okay. Your study was in Hindi medium school.
yes, ma'am.
Where did you get motivation to speak this language?
Yes, ma'am. I told you I it's my childhood dream to speaking English, but that time I couldn't study about English because that time I had a problem. So, but after
Okay.
getting married, I said my husband about my dream, so he support me.
Okay, that's great. You are very lucky if your husband is supporting you to complete your dreams. So that is very essential for a woman. You can do anything in your life because your husband is supporting now.
Yeah, my all family support me.
Okay, that's great. So what are the five best thing about your husband? Five good things about your husband.
Yeah, my husband is a very good person, and he do help each other, and he is very uh, he is a very
Yeah, think he's very supportive. He's very kind. He's a hardworking person. You can say so many things. Mm.
yes, he is a very hardworking person, and he is doing job. He is a engineer.
Okay. And what are the five bad things about your husband? Bad qualities.
No, no, no any back,
There
back.
is no bad quality in your husband. Okay, that's great. So let's come to your English. You started learning this language in last month, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you start? Like, which type of things you started doing when you started learning this language?
Yes, ma'am. One day I did conversation one YouTuber and I said, "Sir, I want to improve my English. How should I do?" He
Mhm.
said, "Okay, don't worry. One. I have a group. You can join there if you want to improve in English." So yeah, I am doing here.
Okay. So you started learning this language with speaking. You are having conversation directly.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So you haven't learned any grammar.
I know already grammar.
Okay, you know grammar, and you just want to create an environment for you. Create an
Yeah,
environment for you. Okay, yeah. So how
only
many kids do you have?
I have only one kids.
One kids. Okay. So apart from like doing these type of conversation, and what do you do in your in your life, like as a professional? What do you do?
Nothing. Just I want to improving my English. After improving my English, I will think.
Hmm. Yeah. You want to join any school for teaching? Is it?
No, no.
Okay.
I
So let
I do any online working.
you want to teach English.
Yeah.
That's great. It is. And do you have a YouTube channel? Is it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So, like, which type of content you are making on YouTube channel?
Only I conversational video.
Conversational video. Okay. So, what is the purpose of your YouTube channel?
Nothing any purpose. Just I am learning about YouTube channel. Uh, I don't. I didn't have any idea about YouTube channel. So just I am learning how
Okay.
uh, how
Mhm.
how to thumbnails, how to make editing.
Okay, that's great. And you mentioned you love reading books. So, which kind of books you love reading?
Yeah. Whenever I get time, I read English book like that. Children books. I read.
Children. Okay. Children's story book.
Yeah.
Okay. And you have any question you want to ask me anything?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, when did you start your journey?
You were asking about English journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's been 1 year when I started learning this language. It's been 1 year. Yeah, it's been 1 year.
What is the purpose behind speaking English?
There is no purpose. It is a compulsory, or we can say essential for if we want to join any university, college, if we want to do any job in corporate field. So we must know this language because nowadays interviews always held in English. So we should know this language. That is why I'm learning like when I was in my college. So that time I used to speak in English, but because of preparation, I stopped like having conversation. I stopped talking to people in English. So that is why I thought, yeah, I should start again because I have to like join any university as a teacher. So there will be an interview, and for interview I should speak in English. I have to speak in English. So that is why I started focusing on my communication again. There's no specific reason, and it's my hobby as well. I love this language, so that is why I started speaking, or yeah, creating content in English.
In current today, English is
Yeah.
very important because
Hmm.
if you know how to speak English, so you can connect any person in the world.
Yeah, yeah, without this language, we cannot survive in this society. It is not that much important, but it is essential because it is an international language. We can talk to each other in Hindi as well, but if when it comes to speaking speaking with foreigners, so that time we need this language.
Yeah, ma'am.
So,
For every parents, uh, for every parents need speaking English because for children, parents made and
right.
all.
When you were a beginner, when you haven't started this journey, so that time, what was your feeling about this language? Like it was. It was very tough for you, or it was like confusing for you? What did you think that time?
That time when I couldn't able to speak English, that time I I feel not good.
Hmm. It was very tough for you that time.
Uh, because for every person when didn't how to speak anything
Hmm.
had
Yeah.
problem when start work.
Yeah. And now, what do you feel about this language?
Yeah, nowadays I am feel very good because yeah, I can speak.
Hmm. Now you feel anyone can speak this language.
I can't speak fluently, but I can speak a little
Hmm.
more.
Yeah.
Yes,
You are working hard for it, and you are having conversation with strangers so slowly and gradually you will learn this language. It is not a very big uh, task. If we indulge ourselves in with this language, so definitely we will learn.
yes, yes.
Not a rocket science.
Yes, ma'am. Practice is more important for improving English.
Yes, practice is must. Okay, so how do you improve your vocabulary? Are you doing something for your vocabulary?
Yeah, ma'am. I watch daily vocabulary, but sometimes I catch vocabulary, sometimes I don't catch because every person have problem. When I start reading about vocabulary, that time I remember, but after 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, that time for.
Hmm. So you are learning this language free of cost. You are learning this language free of cost. You are not spending any money. You haven't joined any paid classes.
No.
Okay, that's great. Anything
So,
else you'd like to
how
share?
did you English? Please tell me.
Sorry.
How did you improve your English?
I used to speak a lot. When I started learning this language, I used to speak a lot. I used to read a lot. I used to listen a lot, podcast, English movie, and sometimes English songs. So I created my own environment. So this is how I learned. Still I'm
Okay.
learning, still I'm reading books, still I'm having conversation. So it's a long journey.
So, did you take any online class, offline class about improving English?
Yes, I attended so many sessions with clapingo tutors and English Yari also, because when we are having conversation like this, so there is no feedback. Some people give feedback, like some tutor when we have conversation with any native speaker, then we can ask about feedback. But otherwise, if we are co-learner, so it is not possible to seek for a feedback, and you cannot say that feedback would be right or wrong, like they are good observer or not. You can't determine it. But when it comes to speakers, if we are having conversation with speakers, with tutors, so then they will give us feedback, and we can work upon these feedbacks, and we can learn this language. So that is, I just joined because I want to get feedback where I'm lacking, where I need to work. I'm just practicing, and I'm uploading conversation videos on my channel. So these two things I'm doing. Otherwise, I have learned a lot related to grammar, related to like fluency, so many things from clapping with tutors and English Yari tutors.
When did you start your YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's been 1 year.
1 year. So, how many subscribers do you have?
I have 1,500 subscribers, and my channel has been monetized.
Okay, congratulations, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah. Any question?
How much time do you spend there?
Come again.
Yeah, how much time do you spend this group?
In this group, no, I'm not spending too much time. Whenever I have free time and I don't have like any partner for practice, so that time I come in this group and I ask for like practice in English. Otherwise there are so many people who are sending me mail for conversation, so I am having conversation with them. Sometime I speak with tutors as well.
Okay, okay.
Hmm.
No any question for you?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, then I think now we have to wrap up the session. If you have any question, you can ask me.
No, ma'am. I have no any question.
Yeah. Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, ma'am. Bye bye.